Why do I feel like I would be a good fit for the position of Director of Adult Health Nursing at Banner University Medical Center in Tucson? Well, that's a great question. Ever since my first job as a restaurant busser, I've ended up taking the path of leadership, whether I wanted to or not. I worked my way up the chain from busser to server as soon as I was old enough, and then I became, in a very short time, a lead server. And after starting some family, I had to take into consideration whether or not I wanted to continue with my current career path and just go up the chain and up through restaurant management, or whether I wanted to go back to school for something a little bit more reputable, something that my family could be proud of. All in all, well, I took the easy way out, and I climbed the food and beverage ladder until I reached the highest point I really wanted to go, restaurant manager at a very well-known restaurant. I did that for several years, and then one day it occurred to me that I hated my job, and I hated every minute of it. It was the least rewarding job I could have possibly imagined for myself. So I decided to bite the bullet and go back to school for the most rewarding job I could have imagined, which was nursing. So I did that. After becoming a nurse, it was clear that I had found my calling. I distinctly remember looking at one of the unit clinical leaders while I was on one of my first shifts as a brand new nurse. She was the supervisor in a supervisor role on the unit. And I remember looking at one of my peers and looking at her and saying, now that is a role that I never want to do. I didn't want to do leadership again. I was a nurse, I had my career, and that's where I wanted to proceed. And then it occurred to me that the leadership was not the element of my food and beverage jobs that I didn't like. It was just the job itself. I had pursued the leadership path in food and beverage because I was good at leadership and because I enjoyed leadership. That's the piece of my job that I actually enjoyed. So it turns out I'm, in a sense, kind of destined for leadership as a nurse, and that has become my goal and something that I'm very good at. I've led from being a clinical leader just about a year and a half after graduating from nursing school, to then a senior nurse manager, the role I have now. I've just, happily climbed up that chain, and I'm so eager to see what this organization has in store for its future, particularly with the recent merger becoming Banner. I've led my team through that change, and it's not been an easy one, but with transparency and honesty and collaborative discussions and forums, I feel like the 3 Northeast and 3 Northwest teams that I've led are well prepared for what's to come. And it's all looking good, so thank you.